How's it going, guys? This is Charlie from Drunk Guy Explains, and we're doing lesson 2 of Craps Masters class. Lesson 2 of Craps Masters class is this: money management. And I'm not talking about, hey, you should do dollars and cents. If it don't make dollar, don't make sense. I'm not talking about that at all. The biggest thing is this, is that number one, anytime you come into a casino, anytime that you're walking into that building, whatever money is in your pocket better not be tied to bills or life. That right there is your gambling fund. I built my gambling fund up by basically slowly grinding at lower than $200 bankrolls to a $500 bankroll to a $750 bankroll to a $1,500 bankroll to a $3,600 bankroll, and now I operate between a $5,000 and $10,000 bankroll. Now, what did that do for me? Number one, me slowly grinding my bankroll up to that kind of amount made sure that I knew how to play craps at any kind of bankroll under that amount. And that's really crucial for someone that wants to play little mini games with their crap systems. They say, hey, I know how to utilize this crap system at $500. I have a different crap system for $1,200, and so on and so forth with different amounts. You knowing that helps you manage your money and manage your bankroll better coming into a craps table. Now, also, you have to think about money management in terms of what do you want to utilize while playing. For me, I'm a very conservative player. So when I play craps, I literally play like this. I have $5,000. I'm actually revolving around $500 to $1,000 at any given time. And I have that other $4,000 as basically a what if factor. Now that's basically me saying I have a 75% buffer for something that could go possibly wrong. Some people can feel comfortable with a 50% buffer, even a 10% buffer behind. For me, think of it like poker. You wouldn't go in on a long shot by sitting here utilizing your entire bankroll. No, you want to put maybe a little bit, a stab at it as you were. So a lot of times in money management, you got to realize, hey, this right here is my bankroll. I'm utilizing this portion of my bankroll. This is the what if part of my bankroll. And that kind of help you see how you're going to bet when you come into a craps table. Now, there's certain things about a craps table that you gotta understand too, and that's when making profit. So for instance, you can say, hey, I'm gonna come in with an X amount of money and I wanna see 10 to 20% of my profit, okay? And once I hit that 20%, I'm done. However, not a lot of people talk about what do you do in a loss. So a lot of times people get really scared about basically that stop loss amount. You need to know that amount before you walk in. If you walk in with a lot of money and you say, hey, I'm not going to chase a certain portion of my betting strategy to this amount. You need to know that before walking up to the table, because I tell you, it is quicksand. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people in desperation not take a moment, take a breath, breathe in and breathe out, and they blow all their money chasing a stupid bet. For instance, if you have a $5 field bet and you keep doubling it like a martingale system, and you're now stuck at a $1,300 field bet because you kept doubling up to try to chase that $5, think about it. That's 15 rolls that essentially you've been chasing $5 or $10. Would you risk $5,000 for $5? Then why are you chasing that system down the line? You should have stopped and said, wait a minute. Do I really need to be chasing this right now? Do I need to stop? Is this system sound enough that I can chase this to a certain street or to a certain level and it be profitable? And if the answer is no, then you don't need to be doing it. And a lot of times you see people, a lot of times when they sit here and chase something, it's either out of desperation or out of frustration. And that's not against them, it's just the fact that, hey, they lost some amount of money and they say, oh, okay, I'll just double it up and just grab it back. Then they lose that and they're like, it's just 3 units. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna sit here and come at it with like a 150. And then boom, like, all right, listen, I'm serious now. All right, 300 and I got this, boom, gone again. And that kind of rolling effect will just get you so frustrated because you're trying to chase something that isn't there. A lot of times people also with money management chase profit down a bad rabbit hole. So for instance, if you're up $500, put $100 back in your pocket and utilize that $400. Don't have all your money in action at all times, because then you're always chasing not only profit, but chasing the money you've lost out of your own initial bankroll. Your money management in terms of your bankroll should be a baby. From your bankroll, an endless supply of profit can flow. But if you dry up that well, it's hard to get it back, because now you have to reach back into your life money, reach back into your pocket, and start back over. Well, guys, This is Charlie from Drunk Guy Explains, and we just did lesson 2 of Craps Masters Class, Money Management. Check you next time.